Hey guys, Jarell here, back with our reactions to Travellers. We're now on to episode 4 of season 2. The last episode was kind of a Protocol 5 type of episode where we're seeing everything that's going on with their lives, but at the same time we are getting more and more information on this Vincent. The team have now found out he is the one who kidnapped them all. He's the one who's been kidnapping Travellers worldwide. Whether he's all been doing it from the US or he's got teams around the world, I don't know. But they made the decision, that's it. We're taking this guy out right now. They've made the decision to do it. Vincent at the same time had allowed Philip into his network after about 7 hacking attempts of hitting a wall so that he could get a trace on them. And they both decided to hit each other at the same time. And then at the last minute was told to back down. Vincent got a message, we're presuming, from the director saying you need to back down, and they also got a message saying he's back down. And as McLaren came out of the building, he saw all of Vincent's men leaving in big black SUVs. So I don't know what the heck's going to happen next, because either one of them are now hell-bent on making sure they take each other out. But Vincent needs to go because he's a problem. So let's just find out what happens next. Oh, and incidentally, Philip is not doing well with his eye drops. That's all I'm going to say. Right, this is episode 4.
Did you bring it? Did you bring it?
There's some sort of weird deal going on here.
Keep it cool and dry.
It's safe to walk around, miss, right?
It's stable. Wouldn't call it safe. It means don't drop it, don't shake it, don't expose it to heat, don't get it wet.
I know what I'm doing, asshole.
She's pleasant. I can tell.
Reminds me of your girlfriend.
As long as you don't take it through a metal detector.
Never don't scare her away.
Why do you
How have you
care?
built?
Congressman Bishop, we meet again.
You met my host. We never actually met because you improvised. Your mission is to perform an assassination.
Of who?
What?
Me.
I'm not ready for you to move in, Grant.
Well, the house doesn't get sold in a day. And we're leaving the other one behind either way, right?
Galston agriculture fan?
Not a fan, definitely.
Why?
They stomp out their competition, they stall unions, file nuisance claims, fund anti-environmental lobbyists. Other than that, they're model corporate citizens.
Look at the bottom.
Seed C589, scheduled for limited release and production. Patent pending. That's all it says.
It's an experimental crop that's able to extract more nutrients from the soil in order to yield a larger harvest by 20 to 30%. It's not about sustainability, it's about profit. And for the sake of a few years of record harvests, this crop could decimate all the farmland that it grows in.
Well, it would have to pass FDA regulations.
Not if Bill
Really?
939 gets passed, which allows corporations to bypass the regulatory process for standard testing. So I'm not waiting around anymore.
What does that mean?
I still have access to the building, and I have what I need to do something about it.
That's some serious shit you're talking, Abby.
You're the best. I can trust you, and you want to help.
There's so much more to me.
You guys live here?
Mi casa.
These are the project work files in C589 I managed to swipe. I've gone through some of it, but a lot of it's encrypted.
What's the timeline we're working on here?
The Bill 939 vote is tomorrow.
Now, there was one area of concern that we saw, this dark spot here just behind the placenta.
What is it?
Too early to say for sure, but we would be concerned if it were a blood clot. It could be the early signs of placental abruption. So best to make an appointment with my office. Come back and see me in 2 weeks. Okay?
Got a minute? I didn't want to have this conversation over calm.
What?
I need to understand this happened the night we were all under the effect of the antitoxin. Didn't realize the effect the drug was having. I consumed
broke
too much
protocol.
alcohol.
You broke Protocol 4?
Yep.
And that puts her at, what, 20 weeks?
I just came from the ultrasound. There's a problem. It's placental abruption.
Yeah. As serious in any century.
Yeah, but you could improve her odds of carrying the baby to term, right?
There's a drug I could technically synthesize, yes, but you know that I can't do that.
I'm asking you to think about it.
This is Plan B. My original mission from the director was a little more long-term. Rise in the ranks of government, maybe high office. Unfortunately, my host has a heart condition the director wasn't aware of. All I've done in the short time I've been here is set myself up to become a martyr.
We all have our part in the grand plan.
Yeah. It is what it is.
I want people to know why we're doing this.
You don't think that bombing a research lab makes a statement?
I don't want people to think that I'm some radical.
There are properties in the genetic mutation of this seed that are monophyletic.
What?
He
It means
knows.
that the organisms descend from the same common ancestor. In this case, the kudzu, a weed known for completely taking over a territory. Not only will it deplete the soil of nutrients, it will spread rapidly.
With its genetic resistance to pesticides, C589 could become impossible to contain.
All arable land on the planet could be choked out in decades.
That's why they're involved.
You guys really know your shit.
Floor plans.
I don't believe in anything.
Yeah, you do. You believe in humanity?
I mean, where were you when I was in high school? Would have been nice to have at least one interesting person to talk to.
Well, I'm kind of an old soul.
I know how you feel. But we knew going into this that there's some parts of history we can't change. Some people still have to die.
Not much of a turnout.
It's far more important the events covered by the news outlets, and they're all here.
I wish I'd never volunteered. But here I am.
You are going through with this.
Don't worry, I'll play my part, however pathetic it might be.
5 minutes.
Device is set for 11:27. So when you have it in place here on the second floor,
I flip the engagement switch and get the hell out of the building.
So we'll be right here the whole time.
See you soon.
Today, the Senate will vote on Bill 939, which at its core institutes provisions that seeks to diminish corporate environmental accountability against irresponsible policies brought forward to the Senate that seek to place short-term profits ahead of the health and well-being .
No!
I can't do it.
what?
I changed my mind. This isn't what I want.
Abby, it's got to be done.
Fuck that.
What's changed?
You.
Knew it.
Okay, it's you guys.
Traveler 0115. No! Complete the mission and place Abigail Paris immediately.
You've just killed her.
Oh, shit.
Why would the director do this?
Because she was supposed to die.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Protocol 1. Bye.
What?
We're in position. What's the problem?
Trevor's the one taking it in.
Yeah.
What?
God damn it.
Trevor, what are you doing?
Abby went messenger. Traveler 0115, complete the mission. That's what it said.
Who cares what it said? We'll find another way.
So long, guys.
Boss, help me out here.
Trevor, you know what to do.
What? No!
Why are you still alive? Oh no.
Is a unique time in human history.
He's having a heart attack. Call it now.
Oh crap!
Dying anyway.
That's the whole point.
I won't make it out.
I got your back. Take the shot.
Now is the time for us.
Now Trevor's gotta get out. Carly's gotta get out.
Get in.
What took you so long?
We had to take care of Abby's body before we came back.
So what went wrong?
It was deactivated remotely.
By me.
What?
I wasn't gonna let him die for nothing.
Like Abby.
It wasn't for nothing, or we wouldn't have been given the mission.
Well, I did. And it's done.
We could easily have lost one team member to save another. Without that diversion, Carly was completely exposed after she fired.
Because if memory serves, and hey, it usually does, you were given an explicit order. Kill 3468.
Yep.
But hey, maybe she just hasn't gotten around to it.
This isn't funny.
You look me in the eye and you tell me I am the only one on this team who was improvised. Tell me. I can hack into Galveston and wipe all their data on C589. And we can even get another bomb in there.
We're going to swap out a medication to prevent a miscarriage. They'll need to look identical.
I didn't think you were gonna do this.
I'm a doctor. I help people.
Well, at least you have something in common.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really think there's anything there.
No. The hell was that?
Galveston agriculture's that way. Trevor.
Trevor, where are you?
Someone just completed our mission.
Yes, they did.
Traveler 3326, open memory chain 71985BX and store the following sequence. Biosynthesis of the glycoproteins IgE, IgM, IgD, IgA, IgG. Cleave HA protein to form HA-1, HA-2 and fuse with BHK21-N. Ribonucleic acid compounds, mRNA and tRNA.
What the fuck? Holy shirtballs. What was all that about? All I heard was ribonucleic acid. That's a DNA sequence. I didn't get the rest of it other than opening memory chain. So, Philip's mind is more like a computer. He said he was trained and operated on and instructed how to be able to remember all of this. That's so weird. I hope we get more of that, because what that kid just said would have gone over the head of most people. Damn. That was quite a sad episode. It was 2 missions in one to accomplish one directive. And it didn't happen. But at the end, there's a bomb gone off in the distance, which looked like somebody else has completed the mission for them. So, I don't know, that was confusing. It's a shame that girl still had to die. But as far as the director was concerned, she was supposed to die, she was going to die anyway, and the only reason she made a different choice was because she met them two. In particular, Trevor. Excuse me. And the only reason she didn't is because she met those two. And made a different choice. So the director took her anyway, because she was supposed to die. History will have recorded she died on this date. So, putting a messenger in her head, which we knew was going to kill her. But I hadn't sourced. It was Philip who'd sent a kill command to the remote detonator. But he's absolutely spot on with what he said. Yes, I've broken protocol, and I'm not the only one who's done it. We've all done it. We've all changed our way of thinking as to how things work sometimes with these missions, and you can't say none of us have studied it and haven't broken protocol before. Especially McLaren, who is now going through what he's just informed Marcy about. So, she's decided to go ahead and give him the pill so that hopefully his wife doesn't have another miscarriage, so that in effect is interfering. Their lives are becoming ever more entwined into the 21st century, where they're obviously trained for this for years and thought they would never break protocols and they'd always stay on mission and everything, but once you get here and you put it into practice and you live in our world, things change. And that guy obviously was clearly sacrificed by the director because he has a heart condition. I was wondering why are you killing him off? Why don't you just let him retire or walk away? It was all part and parcel to stop this company putting this into production without FDA approval, which is exactly what he was coming up with an amendment for, to stop companies from doing this. So it was all tied in. But it was quite an emotional episode because you could see she was starting to fall for Trevor and she liked the pair of them, and it just instantly changed what she decided she was going to do. How quickly history can be changed just from trying to not get involved. They were both trying to not affect anything there and let her go through the mission. They built the bomb for her. They helped her understand exactly how deadly this toxin was, and just by being there was enough. Damn, this series is brilliant. Absolutely love it. But that at the end, that's just blown my mind. What has the director just given Philip there by way of messenger? What does that mean? Open memory chain. That sounds like there's some dormant file or something that he has hidden in here that's not meant to be accessed until like a decryption key or a cipher key is given. I'm presuming what that part was. But she was reading out a DNA sequence, and from the sounds of it, it sounded like a protein sequence or a bunch of chemical compositions. That was awfully complicated. Right, okay, we will leave it there. Find out what the hell that means in the next episode. Right, guys, that was episode 4. We'll be back for the next one next week. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Hope you appreciate it. And if you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up and turn your notifications on. And if you want to see some more of Travellers, make sure you hit the subscribe. And I will see you for the next one very soon. Till then, guys, thanks for watching. Take care.